In the heart of Kaizoku, where the mountains kissed the sky and the whispers of the ancients lingered in the air, the village of Rayyiun thrived in its isolation. The villagers revered the legends of dragons, their tales woven into the fabric of their lives, yet their belief had dimmed over generations. Children played under the watchful eyes of elders, who spoke of great beasts soaring through the heavens. But the fire of those stories had waned, turning into mere bedtime tales. Little did they know that the fate of their world was on the cusp of awakening. On that fateful night, the sky blazed with an otherworldly light as a crimson meteor streaked across the heavens, illuminating the valley below. Tatsuya, a boy of no more than 12, stood at the edge of the village, his heart racing as the meteor descended, leaving a trail of vibrant sparks in its wake. Drawn by an inexplicable pull, he raced past the familiar paths of his home, his feet carrying him toward the sacred lake, a place where the water was said to hold the memories of the world. As he reached the lake's edge, the air crackled with energy. The meteor struck the water with a force that sent waves crashing against the shore, splashing Tatsuya with droplets that shimmered like diamonds under the moonlight. The surface of the lake roiled, and from the depths emerged Rayyiun, the last of the celestial dragons. His scales glimmered like molten gold, and his eyes, ancient and wise, locked onto Tatsuya's with an intensity that sent shivers down the boy's spine. "Child of the blood, you have awakened me," Rayyiun spoke, his voice echoing in Tatsuya's mind, resonating with a power that transcended words. "I am bound by chains forged in darkness, cursed to remain hidden until the one with the dragon's blood arrives. You are that one, Tatsuya. Only you can break my curse and restore balance to this world." Tatsuya staggered back, confusion swirling in his mind. He was just a boy, an orphan with no family to speak of, and the idea that he possessed the blood of dragons seemed absurd. Yet something deep within him stirred, a flicker of recognition that he could not ignore. Before he could voice his questions, the air shifted, heavy with an impending threat. From the shadows emerged figures cloaked in black, their eyes glinting with malice. The Black Fang clan, notorious hunters of mythical creatures, had arrived, led by the fearsome Lord Kurogane. Tatsuya's heart pounded in his chest as he recognized the danger in their intent. They had come for Rayyiun, and their greed would stop at nothing. "Seize the dragon," Kurogane commanded, his voice a cold blade slicing through the night. The warriors advanced, their weapons drawn, reflecting the moonlight with deadly precision. In that moment, instinct took over. Tatsuya felt a surge of energy course through him, a connection to Rayyiun that transcended the physical realm. "We have to go," he shouted, urgency lacing his words. Rayyiun, sensing the boy's resolve, unfurled his massive wings, the wind from their span sending the attackers staggering back. With a powerful leap, Rayyiun soared into the night sky, Tatsuya clinging to his back. The world below shrank, the village of Rayyiun becoming a mere dot in the vast landscape. As they ascended, Tatsuya felt the thrill of flight, the freedom of the winds wrapping around him like a warm embrace. But the exhilaration was short-lived. Kurogane's warriors followed, their dark figures darting through the air on winged beasts, relentless in their pursuit. "Hold on tight!" Rayyiun roared, his voice a thunderous echo as he banked sharply, dodging the arrows that whizzed past them. Tatsuya's heart raced, not just from fear, but from a growing sense of purpose. He was part of something much larger than himself, a destiny unfolding before him. "Why did you choose me?" Tatsuya shouted over the roar of the wind, trying to make himself heard above the chaos. "Your blood carries the essence of the dragons," Rayyiun replied, his voice steady despite the turmoil. "You are the key to breaking the chains that bind me, but we must reach the Temple of the Ancients, where the prophecy will reveal your true potential." As they flew, Tatsuya glimpsed the sprawling landscapes of Kaizoku below, lush forests, winding rivers, and towering mountains. The beauty of the land was a stark contrast to the darkness that pursued them. The Black Fang clan was closing in, their determination palpable. Tatsuya knew they had to reach the temple, but the path ahead was fraught with danger. Suddenly, a piercing cry filled the air as one of Kurogane's warriors surged ahead, a formidable beast of shadow and steel. Tatsuya felt a rush of fear, but within him, a flicker of something else ignited, a power he couldn't yet comprehend. He closed his eyes, focusing on the bond he shared with Rayyiun, feeling the dragon's strength coursing through him. "Channel your energy, Tatsuya," Rayyiun urged, sensing the boy's burgeoning potential. "Let it flow through you." With a deep breath, Tatsuya opened his eyes, feeling the warmth of the dragon's essence enveloping him. He raised his hand, and to his astonishment, a shimmering barrier of light erupted from his palm, colliding with the shadowy beast. The impact sent shockwaves through the air, and the creature recoiled, momentarily stunned. "Now we must move," Rayyiun urged, taking advantage of the distraction to gain altitude. Tatsuya felt exhilaration and fear intertwine within him, a potent mix that propelled him forward. As they soared toward the Temple of the Ancients, Tatsuya realized that this journey was not just about saving Rayyiun or battling the Black Fang clan. It was about discovering who he truly was, unearthing the secrets of his past, and embracing the legacy that lay dormant within him. The dragon's promise was not merely a call to action. It was a beckoning to awaken the hero that slumbered within. And as the temple's silhouette emerged against the horizon, Tatsuya knew that the adventure had only just begun. Please also watch its second part. And don't forget to like and subscribe our Universal Story channel by UKB.